later everything will stick to the sponge and we won't be able to flip it over, so everything needs to be done properly. So I've done this part and now I want to show you right here, right in this spot here. This is how you make a straight edge. Just use your finger like this, yes, just like this, following the direction of the layout. You pick it up and tuck it under and everything will really turn out even and beautiful. There's nothing else to it, absolutely. Now, look closely. I will take a second piece of film and carefully cover the entire cap with it. Very convenient. Of course, you can use all sorts of different methods. You can use a mesh for rubbing to smooth it out, but you can't turn it back after that. You can just compress it with the film, compress it, but you can't undo it. This is how I do it. It's convenient for me this way. That's why I'm highlighting this how I do it, and based on my experience, to take all of this, just like that. You build all the layers well. And now, here's precisely what we meticulously do. We carefully take two distinct layers from the very bottom and then proceed to make a precise clean cut. You can clearly see that we've successfully moved absolutely everything, can't you? Yes indeed. Very simple and quick. Now when you remove the top layer, try to pull it. Look. Oh, it got caught. 1, 2, 3. And now you have it. You need it to be tucked in somehow. No, let's do it like this instead. No, don't like this. Just like that. I meticulously remove the various layers one by one with great care and precision, ensuring that each delicate sheet is separated without any tearing or damage. And now, with the layers successfully removed, you must very carefully and deliberately wrap it up, paying close attention to every fold and crease. Even half of the protective cup, which was previously secured, is already meticulously laid out and positioned, ready for the next stage of this intricate process. On this particular site, we will no longer allow any overlapping of the material. Instead, we are actually going to precisely finish off the entire section by moving directly to the side immediately after this current layer has been perfectly placed and smoothed down, ensuring a clean and professional edge. Right here, you need to smooth all of this out, all these little folds. Take them with your hands and straighten them so they don't get in the way during the felting process later. Just get rid of the folds themselves, maybe press down a little but not on the folds. See, everything has settled just a little bit, just as it should. If you end up with a big overlap here, just remove the excess like this. It's all very simple, just make sure there isn't too much thickening, because I remember from my own experience when I was just starting out. And if you had those moments when you needed to layer one side over the other, back then as a beginner I really struggled with this. So you just need to take away whatever you don't like, just remove it. This will make it very neat. Moving on, now I take the wool and start laying out the second side. First, we lay out two layers at the bottom with the wool fibers aligned in the same direction, parallel to each other. Let the wool slightly overlap the previous layer, just a bit, so that they bond together, just as we've already shown how it should be laid. Now, following your hands, the next layer starts on the same side as you did on the other side. Make sure you don't start laying the fibers in one direction, then flip it over and go the other way, do everything exactly the same. Just take it and continue the previous layer. we're finishing up here. Yes, make a slight overlap here as well on the layer that you folded over. And right here we'll add another like a duplicate layer, because this is a hat and it's quite worn. Here everything should be without any holes, because I won't be pulling the fiber here anymore. And we have the previous layer that was carefully folded over in this particular manner, just like this, right? Now it is essential that we completely cover it up. So this is the specific part with the breathable mesh material securely attached on the brim of the item. Alright, now we will carefully and thoroughly spray it with water, ensuring complete coverage, and then we can begin the process of meticulously covering it with a substantial and even layer of viscose. Following this, we will then proceed to slowly and completely start soaking our entire piece, allowing it to fully absorb the liquid and achieve the desired consistency. Lay out the viscose at the bottom in the same way, but with the viscose we let it extend beyond the template of the piece, because we had layers here. Remember, both layers of wool were without viscose, so now we need to cover everything here very well, so there aren't any parts of the piece where there's only wool. Be generous, don't hold back, take it like this and cover your whole cap with viscose. And here as well, let it go beyond the edge of the star. Also, you know, it's very convenient if you need to wrap the template well along the edges. Yes, if we lay out the viscose, say, in a strand like this, it won't catch the previous layer. That's why I do it along the edge, so I can wrap the template of the piece from all sides. And then, just like before, with a slight overlap onto the previous layer, we will now proceed directly to this specific point, ensuring a seamless and accurate continuation of our work, thereby maintaining the integrity and consistency of the entire structure we are building. This direct approach is crucial for achieving the desired outcome without any deviations or inaccuracies, allowing for a smooth and efficient progression in our current task. Can go a little bit over, so that everything on that side is definitely and thoroughly covered with viscose. Don't worry at all. Changing your direction is not a problem at all. The viscose doesn't really affect your felting layout, so you can do it absolutely calmly and with ease. Just lay everything out precisely like this there. We've successfully done it all together. Now I'll wet everything again with water, smooth it out, and then I'll turn it over to the next side. Really just a very small, tiny little bit. And then we thoroughly wet it. Now look closely. You absolutely do not need to wet the viscose material around the outer edges anymore. You should only and exclusively wet the template itself. There is already more than enough moisture present there. Yes, it will genuinely just make it significantly easier for you to carefully turn it over, thereby giving you much more freedom and flexibility in your intricate work process. Now, as she says, if it's completely dry, I'm doing precisely the same thing with the very edge, just like we meticulously did on the other side, literally just a tiny, tiny bit, a minuscule amount. With my fingers, if there's not enough water, I press down a little and tuck it in, shaping a neat edge. Now I take the film, cover everything, and turn it over again to the other side.